Hello class, my name is Thompson. I'm a trainer at Rubavu Technical College, and today we are going to complete the last part of our module, which is called Repair Electronic Lab Measuring Instrument. And today's topic, we are going to see how to repair LC meter. At the end of this session, each learner will be able to fix different faults of LC meter. As we are learning together, I invite each and everyone to take some notes and do a practical exercise with me. Firstly, you may ask yourself, what is LC meter? It's a type of electronic tester equipment used to measure either inductance, capacitance, and resistance, or both of electronic component, as you can see at your own screen. While we finish to see what is an LC meter and how to use an LC meter, now on, we are going to see the main part of LC meter. Before we see the main part of LC meter, we have to do what is called disassembling, which is to break down one device into many pieces. By the use of a screwdriver or Allen key according to the shape of the screw, you do it slowly, as you can see at your own screen. The main part of LC meter, as you can see, there is a display, there is a control part, there is a battery, there is a ports, there is a button, and finally, there is the probes. After we finish to see different main parts of an LC meter, now we are going to select different tools, materials, and equipment required for repairing an LC meter. As always, as a professional technician, firstly you have to select PPE, which are personal protective equipments made to protect you against any hazard while you are doing any kind of repairing, such as gloves, helmet, overall, noise mask, goggles, and so on. While you finish to select PPE, you select different tools, materials, and equipment required for LC meter repairing, as you can see at your own screen. As you can see, there is soldering iron, screwdrivers, pliers, brush, and after that, we are going to see the type of materials required for electronic lab measuring instrument repairing. There is a soldering tin, there is a screw, cable and wire, electronic component such as resistor, capacitor, inductor, transistor, and so on. And now we are going to see the type of equipment required for electronic lab measuring instrument repairing. As you can see at your own screen, there is a multimeter, LC meter, oscilloscope, screwdriver machine, soldering station, air blower machine, spectrum analyzer, and finally, there is PPE, as I already told you, that are personal protective equipments made to protect you against any hazard. Those are the main tools, materials, and equipment required for LC meter repairing. Now, we are going to identify the common faults which may occur in LC meter main parts. As you can see at your own screen, by digital multimeter, you may find out that this battery is no longer working properly. There's a button freeze, there's a screen crash, there's a probe cutout, and also there's electronic circuit failure, which is open circuit trace faults, short circuit trace faults, and finally, defective electronic components. And after that, we are going to see how to identify different faults of this LC meter. You may identify by these three tips, which are testing, as you can see at your own screen, measuring, and finally, visualization by your own eyes. After we finish to see how to test different faults which may occur in LC meter, now we are going to see how to fix different faults of LC meter main parts. By fixing different faults which may occur in LC meter, you have to apply fault fixing techniques. You remind yourselves about the soldering and soldering different components of this RC meter, replacement of defected component according to the corresponding component. If the battery is fairy, you have to replace this kind of battery according to the corresponding battery. If some button are freeze, mostly you have to clean it or replace it according to the corresponding button. And also, you have to remove the short circuit which may occur in this circuit, as you can see at your own screen. And finally, you have to remove the open circuit which is in this circuit. While you finish to fix different faults which occur in this RC meter, what you have to do? You have to do what is called testing RC meter. You have to apply testing techniques such as by the use of a digital multimeter, as you can see at your own screen. You have to do a voltage measurement at different stages of this RC meter circuit. And finally, you have to do what is called functionality testing. You test how this RC meter works. While you find out that this RC meter is working properly, you mean the task to repair an RC meter is accomplished. What you have to do? You have to do what is called assembling, which is to fix together separated pieces in order to form one wall, as you can see at your own screen. As always, you do it carefully and slowly in order to avoid any damage of any other component. While you finish to do assembling of this RC meter, you do what is called to arrange different tools, materials, and equipment used while repairing an RC meter. You arrange them according to their type or their size. And after that, you have to clean the workplace accordingly and manage no-used materials such as consumable accordingly. And after that, you have to report the work done. Thank you for your attention. This is the end of our module, which is called Repair Electronic Lab Measuring Instrument. As we were running together, I hope you keep doing practical exercise with me. See you next time. Enjoy.